Hi again everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day. Before I get into today's video, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who left me such kind, encouraging messages on my last video, the Courtney Val 2.0, and also people who reached out to me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I am so happy that everyone is cool with the changes that I'm going to be making, and I hope that you will love some of the new content and some of the new setup. As you can see, I have kind of a new background I'm playing around with. So yeah, I just really appreciate it, and it makes me feel so hopeful and positive and excited to create new videos in 2019. So you are amazing. Getting into today's video, I want to share with you my 2019 planner organization and some tips I have for staying organized with your planner and your daily life planning. These are the things that work for me, but if you have any other tips, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because I'm always trying to improve my method. These are just the things that are working really well for me based on some years of experience I have staying organized or trying to stay organized, and this year I'm more dedicated to my written planner. So the planner I'm using this year is this one. It is by Pembrook, which I got at Aldi. It was $7.99. I originally was looking for a happy planner, but Michael's was completely sold out, and I remembered last year that I saw Aldi had some planners, so I stopped by and I got this one. I'm really happy I did though. I will say they do have them in stock, and some of the other planners that Aldi has are a dupe for the Erin Condren design, but I would make sure that you check the dates because I was planning on getting one of those, but in my Aldi, all of the Erin Condren dupe design ones had weird dates, like Independence Day was in April, so just make sure you check it. I did check this one, and I actually really like this one because the black and gold design I feel is really pretty but also professional looking, which I do need my planner to go with me everywhere from, you know, blogging events to personal things and also in a professional work setting. So yeah, so I have this one, just says 2019, and I'll give you a really quick little planner tour here. Has your basic reference information, and then like a map for time zones, which is actually really helpful for me since I work with people in all sorts of time zones. Then it has your, 2019, 2020 reference calendars. Then I really like this. It has a place to put January or whatever month birthdays and then important dates. And then I love this giant page it gives you for planning your overall monthly goals. So I need to fill that out. That is actually on my list to do right after this video because I do have my January goals in a Google Doc, but I want to transfer them onto here. I really love how much space this planner gives you, which is really important to me in a planner. I need a ton of space to write all of my thoughts. Then you have your standard here kind of, monthly overview. And then you have the spaces for planning each day. So I really like I said, you get so much space for each day, which I really need. And then I like that it has this bookmark, which also doubles as a ruler. So, and it comes out and you can place it in the week you're currently working on. So I really am pleased with this planner, and so far I've really liked it. It also has nice tabs up here so you can flip through the different months. And then in the back, let me see here. In the back, it does have some separate pages for notes, but I usually keep another notebook to write down notes or a journal. And then it has a pocket folder in the back with 2 pockets so that you can put in here pamphlets, brochures, things you get at meetings, receipts, things you don't want to lose. And right now I have some planner stickers in here, so I'm going to show you that in a little bit. So I will show you the tools I'm using in my planning journey. First off, for me, it's so important to have amazing pens and pencils because I find that my eye is drawn to certain colors, and I feel that certain colors convey certain emotions, and I just like to have fun with it. So I have this little pouch here that I got at the Container Store. You can get these anywhere. If you live in Europe, there's this really cool store called Tiger. I love that store, and they sell these kind of pouches and stuff. But yeah, I got this one at Container Store for like $1.99. And I keep all of my planning supplies in here. First thing I have is this little booklet of different sticky notes. I haven't used it yet, and in fact I was given this as a gift but it has like a notepad here and then all sorts of Post-it notes and sticky notes, little flags. So I'm gonna use that this year to remind me of things. I have some stickers here that I think I got at Dollar Tree, and they just have different like life events. Like it has a $sign, check mark, little birthday cake, envelope, little utensil set like for food, and then heart, stars, and arrows. So I've already used some of those to mark important dates. I have some Post-it notes. I have these that I think I got at Dollar Tree, and they are, they say let's do this, and they're little list makers to errands, chores, appointments, miscellaneous. So I have all that in here in case I need it. Then I also have a few binder clips. I have these really cute rose gold ones. And I have one like little strip of double washi that I hardly use planning stickers just because I forget, but I have a couple in here that I'm gonna use this year. Then in this bag, which is the bag that I usually take in my purse or backpack whenever I'm going out, I have some pens. I always have a pencil on hand because I like to write sometimes things in pencil and then erase it and write it in pen when it's like confirmed. So I have that. Then I have a highlighter. I have this pink one now, but I also like the yellow ones. I like to highlight my tasks once they're done because that just kind of like signifies I did it. I have a black pen, which is essential. I have another baby little pencil. This is a teeny tiny one in case I want to just throw it in my bag and I don't want my big pencil. Then I have some of these colored pens. These are rolling, I guess you call them rollerball ink pens. And I have a purple, green, orange, pink, and red. So I have these with me, this little pouch in my purse or my backpack because I've been using a backpack to go to business meetings, which that's like something for a whole other video. But yeah, so that is what is in my kind of like travel planning bag. And I don't necessarily use all of these things all the time, but right now I'm trying to use them to have more fun. And then in that pocket, I do have these 2 packs of stickers I'm gonna play around with. These are just some like, they look like little badges, stickers I got at Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to use these to mark off when I work out, but haven't decided yet. And then this is something I got at Target, and it is a book of planner stickers that has all sorts of cool things. Like it has little quotes that says start somewhere, adventure, has dates, and then empty ones. And then back here I like this one. It has ones that say like vacation, coffee, anniversary, dentist. So yeah, I'm keeping those in the little back pocket of my planner and I'm using them where they're needed. Then for when I am planning at home, I have this pack of felt tip fine line markers from Statler. I really love this. I got this on sale at Office Max last year and it has 20 different colors. So I really, really like using these when I'm at home. It's just, I found it's a little clumsy to travel with or to take with me places. But yeah, when I'm home, I like to use these for different planning activities. In general, when it comes to using different colors for planning, I have been using similar colors like since I was 20 or something. Whenever anything is money related, I use green. I put my payday always in green or bills green just because I associate green with money. So that's what I do. Doctor's appointments, I put in red because I guess medical, blood, red, I don't know. This is how my mind works. It's not exactly happy, but it's what I do. Then for workouts, I use orange or pink. I never use yellow because you can never see it. Then for like my daily to-do tasks, I use black. Blue I don't use that much, but I don't know, blue I just go back and forth with, and that's kind of in general. And then I use different colors here and there just based on how I'm feeling. For my self-care activities, I use a teal color because teal is my favorite color. So yeah, you can choose to assign certain colors to certain themes. I highly recommend that. It helps it keep everything organized. So when you flip open your calendar and you see something in, green, you're like, great, I have a payday or I need to pay something. If you see something in red, you're like, oh, that's right, I have a doctor's appointment. Or if you see something in orange, okay, I scheduled myself to go work out. That's just kind of how my mind works, and I find it really helps. I also have a few tips to share on how I keep my planner organized and use my planner and planning tools effectively. The first one is to carve out or set aside a certain number of minutes or time every day to write in your planner, write in your journal, and make a to-do list. I like to do it first thing in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee. Sometimes I watch a YouTube video in the background and I make my to-do list for that day, fill in my planner for everything that day or everything I can think of that I forgot to put in there, and then I also take some time to journal. I have really found that this process helps me sleep a lot better because I get all of the things I need to do, all the little thoughts and stuff out of my mind and onto paper, and then I can rest and relax. So I also think this also relieves some stress too, because once you can see everything you need to do and it's not just all floating around in your head, it's a lot easier for you to feel organized and feel less stress. So I like to do that. I also like to incorporate my Google Calendar and Google Docs into my planning routine. I use my Google Calendar to connect appointments and meetings because they're sent to my phone, so that I also have the appointments written down in my planner, but then I get a little reminder on my phone, which I always have with me. And I just find it helps me kind of double check what I have to do. I also like to use a Google Doc to make a master to-do list. I am a huge list maker. I make lists about everything because it helps me stay organized and feel less stressed. So I put in my Google to-do list every day. First, I like to say today's intentions and goals. And so these are not really concrete to-do items, but more of intentions for the day. For example, work efficiently, be productive, reduce my stress. Those are some examples of intentions and goals I have set for the day. Then underneath that, I write my to-do tasks. And I try to write them out in the order ideally I would like to do them. I always put tasks on there. The first thing I put on my to-do list every day is coffee and planning, because I know I'm going to do that. So drink my coffee, plan my day, and then I start going down, listing everything that I would ideally like to get done today. Then I go through the list and I start looking at things that realistically won't get done today. And I copy those and I paste them underneath that list to go on the next day's tasks. So I try to kind of prioritize, but I find this kind of free-flowing listing everything first helps me get all that information out. So then I can kind of reorganize the list and reprioritize it in a more realistic and attainable way. This leads into the next tip I have, which is to make sure that everything on your to-do list any given day is attainable, given the amount of time you have, the circumstances, and the other obligations you have going on that day. Because if you put too many things on your to-do list, you know from the beginning that you're not going to be able to complete. You're setting yourself up to fail, and you always want to go into a day setting yourself up for success. I have learned this from personal experience. I will make a to-do list with a million things that I wish I could get done, but that I realistically know I can't. And then at the end of the day, when I didn't get all of those things done, I feel bad. I feel like I wasn't a success, and it kind of puts a damper on my motivation for the rest of the week or the next day. So you want to keep your motivation high, and by doing that, you set yourself up for success every day. So those are just a few of the tips that I have in terms of organizing your planner and little tricks I have to help me organize my planner and to organize my day. If you'd like to see a part 2 of this, let me know, because I have so many more things to share, but I don't want to make this video too long. So let me know if you'd like to see more about how I organize my planner, my schedule, and maybe other aspects of my life. Just let me know and I can do those videos for you. I do hope you enjoyed this video and that it provided some sort of joy or value or happiness to your day. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up because it lets me know if you like this type of video. Before you leave, don't forget to be subscribed because I'd love to have you here in this new journey that we are going on. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!